What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Still Standing Garage. We're gonna prep the Monte now for some primer. Hopefully by the end of this video it's gonna be primered. So now the whole car is at 120 grit and we gotta get it down to 180 grit. Actually, I take it back. I still have to hit the bottom of both sides of the car with 120 grit, and then I can hit it with 180 grit. So we gotta hit the whole car, even the hard top, hit it again with that 180 grit, get it ready for that primer. Also, I have to clean the backside here because I do want to primer all this stuff right here. I got to clean it up first, make sure it's nice and clean before I start sanding it and prepping it. And then I got to add some tape to all these studs here. So put some tape there. I don't want to get primer on there, so we got to do that. So let's get to it. Let's go.
Perfect.
So there it is, the whole driver's side, it's already down to 180 grit. It was really tough doing that whole bottom side, the whole thing. It really sucked, especially these areas here. Not this one here, but down here. Right there, all the way down. That was really hard. I mean, a lift in here will do really good, trying to get it up to the point where I could do it standing up and sanding it. But there it is, it's done on this side. Hit this with the red Scotch-Brite, it's ready to go. And then we can start masking and everything, but we got to do the whole passenger side. And then this whole hard top, I still have to hit it up with 180 grit, make sure it's good, and then do the passenger side too. So I'm gonna try to knock this out. We're almost there. This is the process. I mean, those professionals that do this for a living, man, it's a lot of work. A lot of work, especially for me. I only work on this, so you guys know, like 1 or 2 hours a day. So I'm not on it for like a good amount of time. And I do have a full-time job, so it takes time. I'm a hobbyist. All right, I'm gonna hit it with some soap and water. I'm just gonna clean this whole area, but I'm gonna blow it off first. Alright, so I already blew it off and it's already dry. I'm gonna hit it with the red Scotch-Brite, clean it all up, scuff it up, ready for primer. So it's all cleaned up, it's ready to go. But I actually decided that I'm gonna go ahead and paint it once I do the jambs. Once I do all this and the doors and everything, I'm gonna end up painting that one. I'm just gonna seal it and then spray some base on that because it looks pretty good. It's flaking off right here, so I'm gonna hit it with the rougher grit later on. But I think I could hit all this, like I could tape all this off, tape that way, and then this could be all ready for that base. Seal, base, and then clear. Same thing with all this right here. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm not even gonna primer it. There's no point. It's already primered a little bit from before, so it's already cleaned up, ready to go, except for those areas like I said down there and then down there. So I'm gonna start hitting the hard top right now and get that ready. Let's go. So the whole quarter panel over there on the passenger side is hit with 180 grit. Still have to do the bottom, the door, and the fender over here in 180 grit. The hard top and the driver's side over here are done with 180 grit. They're ready to go for primer. Just got to blow it off, clean it, and tack it, and then it's ready for primer. Obviously, I still have to mask it. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to end up going and editing this video and uploading it for for you guys to see, and it's gonna most likely be a short one, so stay tuned for the next one. That it's gonna be actually me masking it and primering it. This is taking some time, as you guys could tell, sanding and sanding and sanding, but this is what it takes to get a decent paint job. And then, like I said, I only work on it for a few hours a day, so that's why it's taking me some time. And this week I wasn't able to jump on it as much as I wanted to, but there it is. It's coming together. It's looking pretty good. I'm really liking how the panels are sitting as I'm sanding them. I'm really liking it. As you can see, the transition between the fender and the door, it's pretty flat. It's not sticking out. Same thing on the other side. It's looking really good. I'm really happy with my bodywork that I did here. As far as I could tell, and from what I'm looking at and how I feel it, I really like it. So when I put some primer on it, it should be all right. That line is looking really good. That was the line that I wanted to kind of make it stick out or make it sharper than what it was. So we're good to go. Stay tuned to those videos. If you're a new viewer, you made it this long, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna get this car painted.